Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Zeno here. I am bringing you today Axiom Verge 2, the review. I played this game earlier this week. I've been talking about making the review for it for a couple days after that. And I know I haven't been uploading lately, is because I've been trying to play this game to give my honest opinion on it. I did not get the code, or I did not get anything from the creators or anything like that, just because we're not a big channel, first of all. So there's no point for them giving us, you know, something that nobody's going to really pay attention to it, unless we get a bunch of views starting now. But yes, this is my honest opinion of the game. I did beat it already. I'm just not gonna spoil anything. I am not going to the final boss right now, so don't worry. I'm just gonna show you some gameplay of the game. But in my honest opinion, this game, not a bad game. I did enjoy it a lot. I was just actually addicted to it. The game itself is similar to Metroid games. So if you played like Metroid 1, Super Metroid, Metroid 2, Samus Returns, any of those, you would enjoy this game. I honestly did enjoy this game. I honestly enjoyed it so much that I actually finished it before giving out my review. I was actually planning on giving out the review a lot sooner. I was just gonna play like halfway through the game and then give my honest opinion about it. But I ended up playing the entire game. And I know I haven't been uploading The Legend of Zelda like I should have been. But I've been trying to get as much gameplay of this and feel for it as much as I could, while also playing part 1. To see if there was any real connections to each other in part 1 and 2. And honestly, there is not. There are some things that could be connected with another game, I'm guessing. Because they do have some things, and not in common, but they do have, they have, what's it called? The storyline is somewhat connected, and I feel like they haven't explored the entire timeline the way it's supposed to be. But eventually, if they do release any more Axiom Verge, they will start connecting to each other more, just like most games end up doing. But like I said, this game is a fun game. I did enjoy it. If you like the Metrovania style games, it is that style, but it leans more towards the Metroid side, not the Castlevania side. The Castlevania side, I guess you could say, for this is mainly the weapons, because they give you more weapons choices on this one. You see, you have this little double-sided axe for the Y button. You could turn into a drone yourself, unlike Axiom 1, where you actually let out a drone. You have the A button, which is like a boomerang. This is actually an upgraded boomerang from the first one. And then you have the ZL button, which is like a little, you turn into like little nano knights that you actually are, and you could, travel in through like different areas that you couldn't travel in certain parts of the game. You have this little thing right here, which I will show you what it does right now, if I can find an enemy, because it actually affects enemies. Let's see. We should see something right here soon. Why is it I cannot find an enemy when I need one? Here we go. these guys right here, you see I could control them. There's actually two things right here I can control. So if I move left or right, I could control different items. One of them is a little thing on top of the actual enemy. As you see here, it tells me to release level 481 costs 5 energy, I guess you could say, and it will release the little container on top. Not really a big thing. So we'll use on this guy right here. This guy right here, I could slow him down, or I can make him an ally for 100 energy. This would pretty much essentially make him an ally to me. He will fight enemies until they kill him, and or if he kills them, he'll stay around the area until I leave. Once I leave the area, he will turn into back to regular, you know. As you see here, look, he's cautiously entering. I get attacked, he wants to go attack. So he's gonna attack this one right here now. I don't know what, oh no, he went to go with the other one. Now he's gonna attack this one right here. Once he kills it, you know, yeah, you'll kill it and that's it. Ouch. Okay, the one I actually controlled died. So yeah. But that's what it does. You can change the weapons. So you go to inventory. I have a bronze axe, which is okay. I have a royal dagger, which is also okay. I do have other items that you could use, and by pushing the R to select the actual items. Like I got this right here, which I cannot say, kill Nimak, which actually, if you push down on the R thumbstick, it will it'll show like the other dimension that I will talk about right now. Other than that, this right here is breach attractor, and it actually is also part of the whole dimension thing. It will attract one of those dimension portals to you. And then we have this Gashur, which is like another boomerang, but this one I can actually control to a certain degree, a distance, I mean. And then it'll come back to me. I'm not sure what the distance is, but with the distance, I could go through certain areas that I couldn't reach before. So there was like a switch around that I needed to hit, and I had to go like around things, but I could not reach it myself. I could use that to go and get it itself. Let's see what else I have. These right here are power matrix. They give me energy when I'm low on health. This is just a flashlight, so in dark areas it will light up the way for me. And this right here is like a power ability to destroy like walls and stuff like that were hidden. They were not hidden, but they were hard to access unless I broke the walls. I will show it to you right now. Well, not as this guy, but as the human form. As you see here, I reach him, I use this attack. It actually kills enemies as well. Now, as for bosses in this game, they do have bosses. I guess you could say they're bosses because you have the option to fight them. You don't actually have to fight them if you don't want to. But if you want to upgrade your abilities, as I'll show you right now, you go to skills. Oops. You go to skills. You have these abilities right here: the physiology, which is your health, and then this right here, which is nanonite cloud speed, which is the speed of this right here, the nanonites that I can move faster. Let's see what else. Oops. You got your weapon upgrades. You got the speed upgrades for them. You got the attack. This is for the boomerang attack. The speed for the boomerang, I haven't upgraded them, as you can see here. You got the infection, which is the thing that I was controlling the enemies with. And then the drone has the attack, the speed attack, and then the launch, the little spinny attack that I was doing earlier. As you see here, I could charge this and then I'll do a launch like that, which causes me to spin, which could cause damage to the enemies. And if you have played any Metroid, you will know this as the screw attack. You could say it's something like similar to like that, but it just launches you one. You cannot jump unless you do this, I guess. But yeah, other than that, it's not gonna be like Metroid where you could keep going and going, you know, jumping across the, like a platform or stuff like that. Other than that, like I said, if you want to upgrade those, you would have to defeat the bosses, because they do have the things that you need to upgrade them. They are optional though. You don't have to do it. But if you want to upgrade your items, you're gonna need to defeat them. You can find some of the items to upgrade your skills in the overworld. But if you want to complete it 100%, you're gonna have to defeat the bosses. And the bosses themselves are not that hard. Honestly, they not really hard at all. I found myself beating them right away. It's just constant attacking them. There's only one boss that you do have to fight no matter what, and that's the last boss. Like this right here, I guess you could say it's a mini boss, because you would have to, I'm not gonna tell you, but yeah, you know, you could you play the game yourself, you'll find out what happened. But as you see here, it's like, you know, he's like a mini boss. In order to beat the game, you will have to explore a lot of the world. As you see here, I have almost the entire map uncovered. If you do that, not just for this map, but the other map, the portal map, or the breach as they call it, which I will show you right now. Let's see, let's travel to somewhere where I could find the breach right away. Right here. Oops. This is another thing about this game here compared to part one. Part one did not have these fast travel, so you cannot travel to save points, which made the game, I think, a little bit longer. Unlike this one right here, where I could actually travel through different areas fast with the save points. Ouch. Just to let you guys know, like I said, I did finish the game. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there are, I guess you could say, multiple endings to this game. And it all depends on how much you explore and collect items. Similar to Metroid. In Metroid, you would have to the more items you get, the, I guess, not ending, but the better credit scene you could get in the game. This is similar to that as well. From what I've been playing, like I said, I get, there's only two of them, like the basic ending and then the real ending. For certain, from what I've seen and heard, is I think you have to get 80% in the maps, and I think beat it in a certain time. I got the good ending, and I have like a 95% map, and then I think above 80 of the items, as you saw in the beginning before I started playing this. So in order to beat that, you would have to get all that to get the true ending. You could 100%. I can try to do that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. If I ever feel like doing it, I might do it, because the map itself is just really big, and I did get lost a lot in the game, where like I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed I know I'm supposed to get something, but where do I get it? And sometimes it would be really obvious on where to get the items. Like, it really frustrated me, because I'm like, okay, like it was right here all along. I went over this area like 100 times and I cannot find it. And it was just the simplest thing sometimes. It was just small ability. It could be like maybe right here in this little corner. And I would travel everywhere around this like little area right here. Like, I would go down here, up here, but I will not go to that little top area to find the next area. That's probably my only thing about this game, is like it could probably been done a lot better, but it was still fun. Like I said, I really enjoyed the game. I was actually hooked on the game. I cannot stop playing it. I wanted to beat the game. Not in order for the review, but just for myself. Like I said earlier, for the review, I was just going to play halfway through the game and give my honest opinion on it. And now that I have described most of the basic things for the game, in my review opinion, I give this game out of, let's see, the way I'm going to do it is, instead of points, I'm going to call it bits, since it's try bits gaming. So I'm gonna give it bits out of 10. So I give this a 9 out of 10 bits, just because, like I said, the whole thing with me getting lost, that's mainly my fault. But I just, like I said, I felt like some of the items that you would find were just randomized in the middle of nowhere, and I would be exploring the entire map and not find it, when they should have been like a lot. I think they should, most of the times, they, like, most items you would find it like in a little area where, like, okay, there's like a boss next to him or stuff like that, and that was probably another thing that I didn't like, is that the bosses, they didn't feel like real bosses, because you did not actually end up, you didn't have to fight them. Like I said, you could just run away from them. You only fought them if you want to upgrade your items, which I did most of the time, just to see how they were. But yeah, it's a great game. It has great music as well. I do like the one we're in right now. Let me raise the volume so you guys can hear a little bit better. But yeah, ooh, that's too loud. There you go. But like I said, I did enjoy the game a lot. And this is the reason I didn't upload the video right away. I was trying to contemplate on how to make the video. I was gonna make a whole big, intro and everything, but I was like, no, thank you. I was like, you know what, let's just get this done and over with. And here it is. So, and another reason I also took a little longer is because I don't know if you guys saw, I did change the logo that we had for the channel itself. I spent some time doing that right there because I felt that was necessary. Since we're more of a gaming channel that is focused on not just one system or one game, but multiple games. And I felt that the old logo was outdated with what we represented. So I made the new logo and the banner and everything. So hopefully you guys like it. If not, I'm pretty sure eventually I will change it into something better if we get bigger and I feel like it needs to be changed. But for now, I have it the way it is. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And it is, now, is this game worth buying? Yes, yes, it is. I bought both games, you know, um, just to experience the games, but I ended up loving them, and I'm sure anybody will love this game if you love Metroid or Castlevania style games. Um, so with that, if you do find it on sale, get it for yourself on the Switch. I think it's also on the PS4. I'm not sure about the Xbox. It probably is. Like I said, I don't really own an Xbox. The Xbox that I could play is actually my brother's. But eventually, I do want to own my own Xbox and have the Game Pass on there. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about this game. It is worth $20. That is on the eShop. Unless it's on sale. I bought this game on sale, luckily, for like $17.99, so $2 cheaper. I'm not sure how it goes on sale for the Xbox, if it is on Xbox and the PS4. It might be a little bit cheaper, it might be not. But if you decide to get this game, it is worth the money. You will have multiple reactions to the game, of course, but you will enjoy it for sure. They actually have a speedrun mode where you go through the entire game without dialogue, so you just don't care, because those speedruns, you mainly don't care about the dialogue. So they just go through the entire game without reading anything and stuff like that. So it makes it easier for speedrunners to go through the game faster if they don't have to go through all that dialogue. But it is a good storyline. Like I said, it is somewhat connected to part 1, but you don't have to play part 1 in order to play this game. Like I said, I played halfway of part 1 before I started playing this one, and I did enjoy both of them. And this one here is a good game. Like I said, it's worth the buy. Like I said, you don't have to play part 1 right away. You would want to play part 1 just to find the connections to it, because there are some small things connected to the storyline. And with that, guys, I will let you go. This area is actually where one of the bosses was at. Like I said, you didn't have to fight him, but I fought him, so he's gone already. But yeah, that is it, guys. Like I said, I gave it a 9-bit out of 10. And I do suggest you do buy it. It is worth the money. So I will leave you guys with that. And I'll see you guys next time. And I will be bringing more Zelda games. Like I said, I spend most of my time playing this right here, so I wasn't able to play the Zelda game. But I will be bringing back that after this. So keep an eye out for it. So make sure you like and subscribe for this video, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.